Welcome to Welcome to magical New England.
Welcome! This is my best friend Sarah of 54 years. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
We are in Montpelier, Vermont, where we grew up together, shared just about everything together, to revisit all our old haunts and take you there with us. We have a few, right, Sarah?
Yes, we do.
Ross? Where's Ross, you ask? Well, let's see.
Well, aloha, Kelly. Welcome to Waikiki Beach. This is where I grew up. This was my childhood. So I'm going to take you all to show you what it was like growing up here in Hawaii and all the amazing things I did and how different life was and is here in Hawaii as compared to Kelly in Vermont. Kelly, we'll see you soon. Good night and good morning. Good night and good morning. Okay, so if you don't know who Cecilia and Capono is, and that's the shirt I'm wearing, that was the music of my youth.
Like a virgin, touched for the very first time.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
So we arrived in Montpelier. First stop, we have to stop at Shaw's Market. It used to be the Grand Union. We were growing up, and we have to get some local beer. And gotta get Hetty Topper. The Alchemist, a fave. I wonder what Ross is drinking.
Well, Kelly, I'll tell you what I'm drinking. This is called Pop Rocket IPA, and it's from the Waikiki Brewing Company. Now, there's nothing really Hawaiian about this particular beer. So maybe we'll try something Hawaiian next. No, that's more like the Mai Tai. Back to you, Kel.
The majority of the buildings really have not changed. Just the contents.
Christmas time in Hawaii. It's a little different than any place else. Walking down Waikiki again.
We are at 17 Grandview Terrace, Montpelier, Vermont. This is the house I was born in and lived here until 1975. Mom and Dad had this house built, and they had to hand dip every single shingle that is on this house. They look like the same shingles. It looks like it's just been painted and taken really good care of. Me and my old house.
Well, Kelly, since you showed where you used to live, the house you used to live, I'm going to show you the house I used to live. There it is, right behind me. That's where I lived when I first got to Hawaii. And there's a gigantic lava rock that landed from one of the volcanoes in the backyard. And the house was built around the lava rock. That is the gigantic rock. When you're a kid and then you come back and you're like, man, it's just breathtaking. Here I am on the rock. This was where we got into all kinds of trouble, my brother and I. But
This is the England farm. I rode horses here as a kid. My cousin Jeannie and I would ride horses several miles over here and take lessons, and they still board horses here. Is that electric? Careful, that's an electric fence. Oh, what a beauty. I remember this smell being inside a barn. I rode my cousin's horse, Patches, and so I was responsible for taking care of him. So I'd go and muck out the stalls and...
what you're looking at now, everybody, is where I used to boogie board and I did all my body surfing. Right here off this wall. This was the best place to go boogie board. But you had to stop yourself before you hit the wall, so you can see. You can get some great shots, right? Look at this. Look at him, buddy.
it.
There it is. There it is.
Onion River Sports just changed locations. Didn't used to be here, but has been here most of our lives, right, Sarah?
Yeah, but it wasn't there.
Right, it used to be down Langdon Street. Behind Sarah is a big sign that says restaurant, and Sarah has to tell you what used to be there.
It used to be the Lobster Pot restaurant where I worked for probably 3 or 4 summers in high school and college. I was a waitress, I was a bartender, I was a hostess.
You supported me.
Yeah, and Kelly was the salad bar lady.
And I bust tables. I bust all your tables faster than anybody else's.
Yep, and because they didn't want her to be a waitress, so she was a salad bar lady. What did you have for summer jobs, Ross?
International Marketplace. I had one of my first jobs right there, selling pearls for unsuspecting tourists, called the Pearl Factory. Back then, the International Marketplace didn't look like this at all. They redone it. Back then, it was stalls, it was sleazy, wonderful. But they kept the banyan tree. The water here is as warm and inviting and as beautiful as I remember it. This boat you see right here, I cannot tell you how many times the owners of this boat would get mad at my friend and I for swimming around in front of it and not leaving when they wanted to leave.
Sarah, where are we going?
Montpelier High School.
Why are we going there?
Because we graduated here in 1983.
We tried to get into Montpelier High School. Apparently they're already on break. But there it is, the top of the gymnasium, and I swear to God, it's the same painted owls that were there in 1983.
What? Yeah, that area, right?
This is where all the bad kids came out and smoked back in the early 80s.
Ooh, the derelicts.
Montpelier High with loyal song we rally to thy call and lift thy name in chorus strong, thy sons and daughters all. You said you remembered it. Our spirit guides us to the shrine of truth that makes men free. In work and play we'll strive to pay the debt we owe to thee. Thy green and white on solid bright shall ever float on high. Every lip in fellowship shall join thy joyful cry. Hear my dear Montpelier, dear, swell to thy mighty roar. Hail to thy name, bright be thy fame, forevermore. Woo! Play ball!
Well, Kelly, your high school's closed and so is mine. I am at Mid-Pacific Institute. There's an old Hawaiian building up there. Look where we are, nestled in Manoa Valley. Right down there below me was the cafeteria. Back there, that building you see, that was the boys' dormitory. That's where I spent, I think it was 14 to 18 years old. My best years of my life were spent right here at Mid-Pac. Let's go Owls!
Okay, where are we, Sarah?
Morse Farm Sugar Shack.
Morse Farm Sugar Shack.
And it's freezing.
It's freezing. We're gonna go inside. We used to come here as a kid, right? We'd have sugar on snow, we'd eat fudge, and we'd get Christmas trees here.
Yep.
Oh, cool. In we go.
I'll open the door.
Thank you. Oh, it's so nice and warm. Ooh, they sell their creamies. Ooh. Now I have to find Sarah. Oh wait, I hear her. They used to always have really good fudge. Covered bread, shortbread. That's so cute. Aha! finally found the fudge.
I have to get the maple walnut fudge.
That was fun. What did you get?
I got some maple sugar candy for my kids.
Yum. Can't go wrong. They've expanded the place a lot, but they've still maintained that really warm feel of a sugar shack. In fact, you can go in and see. It takes 40 gallons of maple sap to make 1 gallon of pure maple syrup. Yep, they make maple syrup right in here.
Hey Kelly, you know, when we were growing up in Hawaii, we loved our snacks, but unlike most places, our snacks were different. So right now I'm going into a very famous place. This is the crack seed store. Crack seed is a category of snacks that originated in China, but eventually made their way to Hawaii in the 19th century when Cantonese workers brought them over while working in the plantation fields. They are preserved fruits that have been split, or cracked, exposing the seed inside, which enhances the flavor. They have become part of Hawaiian culture. As kids, we ate these voraciously and indulged in all types such as dried olives, dried lemon peels, and dried cherry seeds. Lihing Mui, an island favorite, is a Chinese plum pickled in a combination of licorice and sugar, then salted and dried, but you can also get them wet. Rock salt plum is another favorite, which is similar to Lihing Mui, but is a bit sweeter and mixed with rock salt instead of ground salt. Kelly loves these. Rock salt plum?
Yeah, we got lots of plum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
How
okay,
many you
okay.
need?
How about half a pound?
Half a pound.
Half pound, perfect. Lihing mango. Well, this is what I got. Rock salt plum. This is dried mango with Lihing powder. Lihing mango. Hey there, Kelly. Well, I got you some rock salt plum, but I'm still on the hunt for more snacks, so I'm gonna go here, Lynn's Hawaiian Snacks, and see what I can find. There's so much I don't even know where to start. Oh, I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Sorry, Kelly.
We are now headed to the Capitol Theater, which is where we all used to go see all the greatest movies when we were kids.
And the first movie we saw together as children was Pippi Longstocking, and we saw it right here.
Yeah. So we're gonna go check out our old movie theater, and I know Ross is a huge movie buff and used to see a lot of movies where he grew up.
Okay guys, right there was my all-time favorite movie theater, the Waikiki 3. There was never another movie theater like it, and now it's gone. All that's left is the name, Waikiki.
We're in Capitol Theater. Hello! They serve beer here in a while. They never sold beer when we were kids. No. That is your mom? We went to school with Lily. We graduated with Lily.
That's my aunt. My name's Lily.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name? If you don't mind, do you mind?
I'm Greg. Go on, guys.
Greg. Nice to meet you, Greg. I'm Kelly. This is Sarah, and yeah.
Your parents?
Cindy.
Cindy was here. Oh, okay, yeah. So we graduated. Lily, Richard was older, and Cindy was younger. So yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's so great how it stays in the family.
Over my shoulder there is another one of the movie theaters I used to go to, Queens Movie Theater. Fortunately, like the other movie theaters, it's now closed, but the memories will last forever.
The Vermont History Museum was a great place to go and hang out, regardless of what age you are.
And we used to love going there as kids to hang out.
So we're headed into the museum. What's Ross up to? What are you up to, Ross?
Well, here's something else we would do in high school for fun on the weekends. You take this long hiking trail up to a waterfall. And then on the top of the waterfall, there are 1 or 2 gigantic pools of water. Back then, if you were daring and a little crazy, you climb to the top of the waterfall. Let's go see how the waterfall is now. This is Manoa Falls.
This has been here forever. I mean, we used to come and look at this guy.
I've been here for some of the best skiing I have ever had.
There it is. That is Manoa Falls. Well, it's gone now. But behind me here, we used to be able to climb up. So after that mile hike, we climb up right over here. All the way to the top there. Took a while. What we used to do, which was obnoxious, when the tourists could go down there easily, is if you look at the top of the fall, it's very small. So we would sit in that waterfall and stop the water. Tourists would look up, wonder, they'd move closer, and then we'd get off. We'd have a waterfall of water. The tourists would go scrambling. There was no way these stores could have existed back in the day. It added to the charm of living here and growing up here. Kind of like the Pacific Times Square. It's Wednesday night before Thanksgiving and this place is happening in a hot. The energy never changes in Waikiki, no matter what day it is. Amazing.
Montpelier, Vermont. Thanksgiving Eve, outside one of the greatest dive bars in all of America. Sarah, tell us a little bit about Charlie O's.
We used to be afraid of it because we thought it was a bad place.
Which it was.
Yeah.
And the only reason you went in Charlie O's when you were younger is if you were dared. Here we go. Warning. Are we entering intoxicated? God, I hope not. Oh, you see, that's perfect. If you walk in and say all of us, you know you're a great person.
So right there was a punk rock music club. Had a good time there when we were kids. But again, it's gone. It's a shame.
This place survived the Great Flood and the Great Fire, all in the same year, and they came back. And they will keep coming back, because this is Charlie O's.
So right around here, right behind me, was a nightclub called The Wave Waikiki. This was the first new wave nightclub in all of Hawaii. I can't tell you the amount of Saturday nights, me and my best friend Claudette, we'd walk on down here and just dance the night away. The memories from The Wave Waikiki will always stay with me. But like a lot of the other things that I'm seeing in Waikiki, it's no longer here, but it's always here.
Shout out to Jerry Parentoni, Schlitz.
This place behind me that you see used to be a bowling alley, and they had the best arcades, Space Invaders, Asteroids. On the way home from school, in elementary school, we would spend hours there playing these games. Now it's an abandoned building, but back then it was a lot of fun.
And as the sun sets on our vlog, I know it's corny, but I don't care. I can truly say that I am so glad that I grew up in Montpelier, Vermont with my best friend.
You know, one of the things about growing up in Hawaii when you're young is you don't appreciate the simple things in life, like this sunset. And when you're away and then you come back, all of a sudden, it puts everything in a new perspective.
Good morning from Montpelier, Vermont. Happy Thanksgiving. It is 32 degrees and it is snowing and it is beautiful. Ross, how is your weather?
Kelly, the weather where I am here in Waikiki, it's beautiful. It's 81, the sun is shining, the water's warm. I wish you were here.
This has been so much fun going down memory lane with you, buddy.
Oh my God, it has. And I know Ross has had such a wonderful time on his pilgrimage as well. So we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in.
And
aloha from Montpelier, Vermont. Cheers.
Well, Kelly, I have had an absolutely amazing time here in Hawaii. Reminiscing my childhood, seeing all the old places, and this wall here, I would spend hours sliding up and down this wall. So let me just say, cheers to you.